Cult members, and welcome to Pop Culture Cult. I'm Sean.
I'm Janice.
And welcome to our new series called Now We Know, where we go back and watch old trailers to see if they spoil anything, how the CGI holds up, if they don't show us something. And we are on phase 3 of the MCU, and now we're to the one that really changed the world. The world, not the MCU, but the world, and that's Black Panther.
Yep. How many times did we go see this movie in the movie theater?
Like 3.
And the first time we saw it, it was a promotional, like it was Tuesday before it actually came out. It came out on Thursday, and we got to see it on Tuesday with a movie theater full of black folk, and it was amazing.
Yeah, it was a premiere event. We got lucky enough to go. They took our phones, kind of thing.
Yeah, but took our phones before we went in.
And yeah, it was. It's probably one of my more favorite movie-going experiences.
Yeah.
To be able to be in a crowd full of super comic book fans, super Black Panther fans, and a lot of the black people showed up in native dress.
Yeah.
To kind of cosplay into it, and it was just.
They were just happy to finally have some representation in the genre that they were all super fans of.
And that was why I said it changes the world and not necessarily the MCU, although it adds to the story and stuff like that. So this is going to be our trailer reaction to Black Panther. I haven't seen this one since we saw the movie, so I know how good the music is, so I'm just going to be bopping my head a bunch. So here we go, Black Panther. Now we know. Trailer reaction and go.
I have seen gods fly. I've seen men build weapons that I couldn't even imagine.
Still love that shot.
I've seen aliens drop from the sky.
Yeah.
But I have never seen anything like this. How much more are you hiding?
Hold up.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
We are home. My son, it is your time.
Show me my respect and bow down.
You get to decide what kind of king you are going to be. Don't freeze.
I never freeze.
Well,
Except for that one time.
The revolution will not be televised. Show me my respect.
I love how the beat drops. And
We own ya. We own ya. We only getting started now. Cause we own ya. Everybody think they know me now. Cause we own ya. You and I'm a homie now. Cause we own ya.
I waited my entire life for this. The world's gonna start over. I'ma burn it all.
What happens now determines what happens to the rest of the world.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. The revolution will not be televised. Let's have some fun.
Awesome.
you didn't need this.
We'll be live.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Shows a lot, says nothing.
Yeah, you don't really know what the story is. You do know that. What was his name in?
Yeah. Michael B. Jordan.
No, not Michael B. Jordan.
Claw.
Yeah, Claw. There you go.
Claw. Yeah.
That he's in it. I mean, I guess you figure out that Michael B. Jordan is the bad guy. There's a lot of. I didn't realize this kind of the first time, I guess, but there is a lot of cultural things for like black cultural just items and the music
and the clothing,
the dress, and there's
that was
a lot of that
and that was
crammed
all
into that
on,
little.
Yeah, and that was all done on purpose.
Yeah.
I think that's why a lot of people were super excited about this, was that they saw that they were embracing the African culture so much, and now we know that they went to tons of tribes to do the costuming and do the looks and the language and a lot of stuff like that. And then the color palette is, again, we were talking about it with Thor, is that it was very colorful and bright, and this was one of the first times where they started the movie in a very dark place, like dark, shot at night and whatever, and it becomes much more colorful as the movie goes along, especially when they go into
Wakanda is very colorful.
Wakanda is very colorful, and Tokyo, is that where they go?
But that's at night, so it's dark.
It's dark, yeah. So
out in the real world is all very dark,
Yeah.
and in Wakanda
Yeah,
is all
that's a
very
good point.
bright.
Yeah, I guess I never really put that together. This is why we have these conversations. But them showing the Michael B. Jordan, showing Claw, showing Martin Short, having him. Wow, we're terrible. Having him be the voiceover at the beginning, laying out, saying, "I've seen aliens fall from the sky. I've seen, whatever. But I've never seen this." Lays the groundwork to, like this is going to be something that you've never really seen within the MCU.
Yeah, that's true.
And I really wish I could remember his name.
Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman. Get there.
It's just whatever. Bad, so bad. How are they not in a scene together in Endgame or Infinity War?
Right.
But they laying it out, saying this is something you've never seen before, and then they go right into showing
something you've never seen before.
Something you've never seen before. And like there was like little subtle things like T'Challa walking as they say, as king, and they show T'Challa walking, and then they cut to the upside down scene where Michael B. Jordan is now king, and he's walking in the throne room. It's the same walk. That's why they do it. But in the trailer, they kind of cut the two together, and it's real subtle. Now knowing that we know that that's when everything gets flipped on its head and everything.
Yep.
And, almost all of that was in the movie. I don't remember necessarily seeing anything where I was like, that was changed or whatever.
Nope. They showed you the kind of cool car, where he smashes the car, like to show you, and then he flips over it and everything to show you that there's going to be action. It's not all just going to be Wakanda.
And I would have been totally okay if they just stayed in Wakanda the entire time, but I understood why they did it this way.
It is a comic book movie. They do need to do some little bit of comic book.
Yeah, they do. They got to comic book it up a little bit. But we've talked about this a little bit over the trailers, but they've been progressive at getting better and better and better and better and better. Like we just did Ragnarok, and that trailer, and with just the teaser trailer is the one we did, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
Now misdirecting, but amazing. And now you go back and you watch the first Iron Man, although it's really cool, you're like,
10 years ago.
Right.
So.
Right, exactly. So anything else?
Nope.
That is our thoughts on Black Panther. What did you guys think of this trailer and our reaction to it? Let us know in the comments down below. Be nice. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and find us on all the social media stuff, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If we do not see you, cult members, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.